Today I want to talk pricing, and I want to talk about pricing from a standpoint of, well, maximizing your growth, but also the journey from, in my case, 200K to 8 million ARR. All right, so 200K to 8 million ARR. How did I do this in the past, and what role did pricing play in that? And so first we'll talk about ACV, or fancy acronym, annual customer value, but fancy acronym for how much was your average customer paying per year on an ongoing basis. So how much of a role did that play versus sheer volume growth in terms of number of customers play in terms of growth of my last company, HiddenLevers, from 200K to 8 million in ARR? And the answer is, I would say surprising to most folks. When we were here at 200K, we had about 200 customers, so we'll say 200 firms, and they were paying 1K each, right? So 200 firms, 1K each, and so then that was, I guess I'm writing vertically here, that was the 200K per year in revenue. But when we were at 8 million in ARR, where were we? We were at about 450 firms, give or take. And this number was around 18K instead. And then this got us to a bit over 8 million. So this move from 200K to 8 million was 40x. But if you look at it, how much of it came from growth in number of firms? Well, not that much. So 2.25x here, that's how much we grew our firm count. Not a ton, but look at what we did with our revenue per customer, or ACV. We went 18x. So this is where our growth came from. We did 18 times more business with each customer by the end than we did at the beginning. Now, some part of that was enterprise sales, where there were much larger customers that were dragging the averages up. But in general, at the beginning, $1,000 a year, well, we moved pretty quickly to a higher minimum price point. So we pushed all of these things up. So I want you to think about how much your revenue per customer matters. It's not just about growing the volume, it's about growing what you're doing with each one. And as you see here, we scaled from being, just a fledgling startup to being a successful one, and to an exit principally by doing more business with the folks we were already working with.